Good morning, my friends. I am here today in our stash group to redo the let's see which part two of the video that I did last Friday on the four different gift giving projects, which turned out disastrously. Unfortunately, I was doing it live like I thought I wanted to, and I got done after an hour and a half and realized that my computer had frozen after 31 minutes. So, needless to say, I was very frustrated. I did save the first project, so you got that already. And that was the Slimline cash envelopes or cards, okay, that I did. So that's these three. So now I have three of everything. I will have three of everything because, of course, I had done all the projects. So I had to recut everything. Oh man, so much wasted time. It's so frustrating when I want to do something for you, with you, and then I get thwarted like this. Anyways, here I am with number two. Okay, so of course these are not embellished. Okay, I sort of left it alone for the week. And this is how it looks when you open it. You can see that the little place for the gift card is right here. All right, it's very cool. And so, yeah, I didn't have a gift card handy, so I just made one. And this is so easy to put together. And the terrific thing about this is that it can be this way. So you're closing it like this. Or if you decide, it can be also this way, like a tent fold. So either way. And then this is the one that I did while you were watching, supposedly. Okay, so I'm going to walk you through this again. It's so fast. You will just not believe it. Okay, so what you're going to need is a 1 inch circle punch, or you could use a 3/4 if you didn't have a one, but I think a 1 inch is slightly better. Okay, you're going to need some narrow score tape or sequin or double-sided adhesive. Then you need your paper trimmer, which I've got handy here, and my adhesive. Okay, so I brought my liquid. I don't know if I'm going to use my liquid today, but I also have my tape runner. Okay, now for the pieces for this card, this is the one that needed the card base that was 11 by 4.5 inches. All right, so I'm just using plain cardstock for this one. If you wanted to use a pattern paper, you could. If it's directional, decide before you do your scoring which direction it's going to go, or even before you do your cutting, okay? And then you need to score it at, I don't know if you can see, I've done it already. You need to score it at 4.5, 5.5, and 6.5. So simple, okay? Then you're going to need three of these, one for the card front, and then one for the inside front and one for the inside back. And these are 4.25 inches square. And I'm just using white. I just wanted a little layering. And that's what this is going to be for. And then the back one I'm going to leave plain so I can stamp and write there. And then this is my decorative layer. And I'm cutting two of these at 4x4, so 4 inches by 4 inches. And one is for the card front and one is for the inside front. Okay. All right. So here we go. Without further ado. All right. So let's see. I just want to get this in my mind. Okay. So first of all, I'm going to fold the card. Okay. I'm sorry, I've got marker all over my hands. I've been working on my September layouts. Okay. Oh, I guess a bone folder would have been good. Okay, and now the other two are going to go the other direction. All right, so this one you're going to fold in this direction and make sure you've got it straight. So I'm lining it up with the edges of the cardstock and I'm holding that down, and it moved. Sorry. Obviously, I didn't get that score perfect. And then this one will be the same. Since it's straight, I don't know how that would happen. All right, so that you've got this thing happening. Okay, so sort of like a bird. All right, so now I'm just going to open that up. This is going to be the outside of the card. This is going to be the inside of the card. All right, believe it or not. So I've got it this way. All right, and this is the inside here. No, I said it wrong again. This is the outside. This is the inside. So you're going to have that happening on the inside. So what I want to do is flatten that out for a moment. Okay, and I'm going to grab a little bit of my 1/8 inch score tape. And it's going to go there, and then a little bit on this side. I don't want to use up too much of my space. I want to leave lots of room for the gift card. Okay. That down. Take that off. Like that. Now I'm folding on the middle fold. Like that. Okay. Give that a good burnish. I'm going to here. I'm going to give this a little bit of glue here. Okay. All right. So that's how the card is going to look. Inside, you see you've got that little part poking up, and then outside. Outside is nothing, okay? It's just plain. And this will be a 4.5 inch square card. So that will fit nicely into a 4.5 inch square envelope. Okay, so now what we need to do on the inside where our little pocket is we're going to grab our paper trimmer. Sorry. Okay, now you could use your long blade scissors for this, but this works, I think, very well. Okay, so I've got it open completely. Okay, so we've got like the bird. Okay, and then I'm going to bring it onto my trimmer, and I want to trim off the smallest amount I can. Okay, so I'm just going to go very slowly with good, even, firm pressure. Okay, and so that's probably like a 32nd of an inch. It's hard to see. Okay. Okay, and then that's all we need the trimmer for. I'm going to grab my circle punch. Okay, and I'm going to turn it over. And I'm going to put a punch. I'm just eyeballing it, centering it from there to there. And I'm only putting it in about a halfway. 2 layers of cardstock there. Who knows where that half circle went? Okay, so now you've got this. And you want to just get it started here a little bit. Just like that, so that the gift card will slide in easily. Just let me find my gift card here. I'll show you. Okay, so that's going to go like that. Just like that. All right. All right, so now what I want to do is grab my backing pieces. Now these are all the same. So one is going to go here, and one is going to go here. And then of course one is going to go here. Okay. Just going to take care of that quickly. So even though this is pre-recorded for you, feel free to ask any questions you like. Or if you're interested in having some written directions, let me know and I will send those on to you. Trying to get this centered. Okay, and then one is going to go here. You could use liquid glue for this if you wanted. Okay. And back over that way. I will do my best to get the embellishing done on these and post the pictures for you. I'm just not sure when it's going to happen. I have a lot of things on my plate again for the next little while. Okay, sometimes I know this sounds kind of self-serving, but I really miss my helper in more ways than one. Like, I don't just miss her because she's my helper. I miss her because she's my friend. But she just helped me so much getting other little things done all the time for me, and then, you know, in the background. And oh, okay, so I'm turning it this way because I wanted this side to have nothing on it so I can stamp and write. Okay, so this side is going to have this piece of decorative paper on it, and the front will be matching. And I'm thinking something cute, elf-wise or Santa-wise for this one. Okay, so if you need a quick, just a minute. So I ended up doing that wrong. I'm gonna wreck it. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do is, there's no way, just let me think about this for a minute. Okay, no, it's not going to work. I'm going to have to put my stamping and my writing on the other side because I don't want to, this is one of the thinner versions of decorative paper, and it doesn't pull up very well off of the cardstock. So just a little bit of an adjustment. This will be the stamping and writing side. The gift card goes in here. All right, I'll probably put something on here too. All right, so it's going to go this way or this way, depending on, because this paper is unidirectional, multi-directional. It goes in any direction. Okay, so that's it. And I will do those other two videos as soon as I can. I can't say exactly when that's going to be. And the problem when I have to redo something like this is that it really, because I have my, believe it or not, I have my days and my weeks planned. And so when I have to redo something, I have to squish it in here and there. So I will get them to you just as quick as I can. And then I will have a new project for you for our last summer stash project on Friday, September 12th. And of course, remember that will not be live now. Okay, I will pre-record it and then upload it for you. I just don't want to take a chance on the computer thing again. And it was just one of those things. And I know I should have been looking to make sure everything was running properly, but I wasn't. So, oh dear. Yeah. Okay, so that is this one for your gift cards. Now you've got two. All right. And as I said, I'll get these embellished as soon as I can. And I'll post the pictures in the group. And I hope you have, I just want to make sure I have these right. Okay, I hope you have an absolutely terrifically wonderful weekend, and we'll be talking to you soon.